now as the real world has
we've seen the real world.
Yeah, it's like we're realizing it wasn't that normal, but we learned a great deal since then.
I'm just denying the whole thing.
It's just not me?
Yeah,
you just
it wasn't me.
me.
It totally wasn't me.
Do you want to know something? I mean, for real. Look, I was talking about this story the other day, and this is a Mark Hoppus story. And
Don't tell him.
Yes, please.
No, this is just super funny. This is we don't want to hear it. No, Mark's so scared of what I'm going to say. They're just some really that we had a lot of fun.
Right.
I mean, Mark. This guy here he is exactly who people would think we were back in the day. And I think one of the reasons why the band got so popular is that in all the jokes and pranks, we really lived that kind of life, and it was so funny. And so we had a reunion with a bunch of our friends a couple weeks ago. Actually, I did. Mark didn't, because he lives up here in Los Angeles. And I was going over all these famous stories, but I guess I won't get into them now because I built it up so much.
You have to now.
No. But I'm just saying, okay, for what our kids are going to see of us and what the kids think of the band or whatever, I think it's been a great run in the sense of where we really, I think, we're like your neighbors that got a lucky break, and I think it gave a lot of kids the idea that they could do it too. And
we can say pee pee poo poo and get famous.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call, Svetlana. We will give her tickets.
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to suggest we give her tickets because she's hot. Right?
Okay,
Svetlana's
she probably
hot.
is. Yeah.
I am.
Although I hear she's dating Mel Gibson, and I'm a little bit worried about that. Let's try Jesus. I think he's got an outstanding question, frankly, that may be of only interest to me. But let's see what Mark and Tom think. Jesus, hi, you're on the air with the guys. Go ahead.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Kevin and Bean. Mark, Tom. You guys have always made interesting, nice, funny songs. I'm wondering if you would ever make a song with Weird Al.
Oh, yes, I would absolutely write a song with Weird Al.
Now, Weird Al takes other people's and mocks them, though. You mean you do an original with them?
We would help him mock us. That's what we would do.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
And I've heard from everyone from Eminem on down that that is the mark of really making it in the business when Weird Al selects you as the target.
I would entirely think that that's true, and I'm a little bummed that we didn't ever reach that plateau. I mean, you know,
you got a new album coming out.
True. This new song that comes out in 2030.
All right, it's a Weird Al question. Does he get tickets too?
I think he gets just because who would have thought of a Weird Al question? Yeah.
All right, Jesus, you are in. Congratulations. Thank you. Let's try, how about Billy? This is an interesting question. On line 2 for Mark and Tom from the band Blink-182, playing Sunday, September 26th at Epicenter 2010. Tickets are on sale now for both big nights that weekend in Kentucky. Hi, Billy. Go ahead.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Tom. I was just curious, what's the best or funniest advice that you guys ever got when you were starting out as a band?
The best what?
The best or funniest advice.
Well, I can think of I can think of a moment that I really I'll take it as advice. But we were in Australia playing with Foo Fighters on Big Day Out Festival there, and we were hanging out backstage talking with Dave Grohl, and we were talking about how we wanted to go somewhere, like we couldn't afford to do something, and Dave's like, well, why don't you just fly there, or why don't you just have fly your girlfriend out here, or whatever it was that we were complaining about. We're like, oh, sorry, we're not rich and famous like you. We don't have Nirvana money. And he's like, guys, I just hope to God that one day you're as rich and famous as I am, because it's awesome. And I always thought that was such a rad attitude.
He's the best.
That I really wanted to emulate that.
And now you are.
I don't think I'm anywhere close to Dave
until they
Grohl.
got the Jets taken away, then they were. Yeah, exactly. All right, excellent question, Billy. Hang on, we'll give you tickets for Epicenter 2010 as well. By the way, we haven't mentioned, I know we're almost completely out of time. Mark, you're taking on a part-time job. It's not a paper route, it's a TV show?
It's a TV show. They did a bunch of focus groups, and they figured out that the one thing lacking on TV was a lot of me, so they gave me my own TV show.
And what do you do?
Are you going to tell us anything about it?
Oh,
or is that it?
I thought you guys knew. I just assumed that everyone out there knows everything that I'm doing all the time. I have a music talk show on Fuse, and it's once a week, and starts in September, and we're going to have bands play and interview bands and everything about music.
It's called A Different Spin.
It's called A Different Spin with Mark Hoppus. They wouldn't just call it Mark Hoppus Show.
They should have.
They should have.
But no.
I lobbied hard for that. But no, it's called A Different Spin, and I'm really excited about doing it. It's going to be really cool because I get to play in Blink and do this TV show and have music as everything that I do all day long.
Now, will these be artists that you personally like, and that's why you're having them on the show, or are you not going to know until you show up that you got to interview Toby Keith?
No. You'll know which bands I dig and which bands I don't dig, because I said if I don't personally like the band, then somebody else has to interview them. So
I like it.
Yeah, it'll just don't tell anybody though. that I said that.
All right, we won't.
But yeah, if I don't
Just
interview the
between us.
band, it means I hate them all as people.
Now you said September?
Yeah,
Do we
September.
know night? Time?
We don't know which night.
Nothing.
They're going to figure out. I think they're going to wait and watch the first few shows and then figure out. So
Make sure they want to run it?
Yeah, if it's like Wednesday mornings at like 10:30.
That'll say a lot about the quality of your interviewing
about,
skills. All right, so you mentioned when you sat down, guys, that it has been an unbelievably exciting and rewarding year. I don't think you said it in those words, but that was the gist I got, is that it's great to be in Blink-182 right now. You're hard at work on the new record. Without putting too firm a date on it, I mean, are we thinking probably next year? What do you think?
I think that I think that if we
could you finish it by Sunday?
We're gonna try and finish it by Sunday. No, I think what we're trying to hope to have happen is finish it by the end of the year, if not shortly thereafter. So we can. It would be great to have a record out spring, summer kind of thing.
Okay,
and,
that's cool.
And that's what we're thinking. It takes
we just want to write a good record, but as soon as that's done, it's going to be out.
We just want to be awesome.
We want to be awesome.
You just want to be awesome.
Although,
I don't think that's asking too much.
What, like 6 songs constitutes an album now, right?
That's true. You can put out a double album with 12. That's all you need.
Well, it's always a thrill for us to have you guys stop by.
It is. It really
I think
is.
you know it is a thrill for us. You know that, right? And we've been loving on you for a long time, so we're super psyched to have you back, and super psyched to be having you play this Epicenter 2010 show, because it's an unbelievable lineup all weekend long. I think it's going to be big fun, and we can't wait to catch up with you again soon, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for actually, we were just talking in the other room about, like, we've been friends with you guys for more than a decade now, and it's always awesome to come in and hang out with you guys.
Best friends.
I wouldn't go best friends.
Okay, fair enough.